Hi students, today we are going to be talking about character traits. This lesson goes with page 21 in your packet. It is your reading task for today, and it's all about character traits. And when you think about character traits, you're not thinking about how that character is on the outside, but how they are on the inside. That word is, what's their personality? And in the pink box, you see this sentence, blank is the kind of character who is blank. So you're looking for an adjective. You're describing that character or person in the story. And there are four things to think about as you are describing that character. One thing you can think about is their actions. What is it that that character is doing in the story so that I can describe them in a certain way? The dialogue. What words are those characters using that can give me a clue about their personality? Their thoughts. What is that character thinking in the story? And then our last one is feelings. What is that character feeling? Maybe they're very sad. Maybe they are extremely happy. Now on this page, I've shared with you some examples of words that are character traits. Like a character might be kind, or smart, or selfish, or mean. Maybe they've been honest, or helpful, or maybe just plain old lazy. Now, here you see 4 books that we had the chance to read together this year. And in the middle, you see our character trait lesson. So let's think back to the story Home at Last. Remember, in this story, the girl and her family left Mexico and came to America, where they didn't speak the language and had a very difficult time adjusting to life in America. So when I look down in my box of our examples of character traits, and I think back to things that the characters did and how they were thinking and feeling and talking in the story, I could say that the mother in the story was brave. She left her home and came to a brand new land and had to learn the language. At first, remember, she didn't want to, but then the emergency that happened with her and her child, she had to learn how to speak English, and she did. In Princess Penelope's Parrot, which was one of the funniest stories we read this year, Princess Penelope was having her birthday, and she got that parrot that she wanted, but the parrot repeated everything she said. So I can think back to the things she said, like, gimme, 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 and mine, mine, mine. So I might think that Princess Penelope was selfish and even bossy because she tried to boss the parrot around. Now think back to Moret on the High Wire. Moret saw the man in the courtyard tightrope walking, and she wanted to do it too. She had to practice and practice and practice to the point where she became very confident in what she was doing. And she was then also helpful because she was able to help him out on his big walk across the buildings. And in our last story, A Weekend with Wendell, remember Wendell came to visit and stay with the girl mouse, and he was kind of mean to her. He always got to choose what he wanted to be first, and she kind of got tired of it at the end of the story, and she gave him a taste of his own medicine. So I might say in the beginning, the girl mouse was very patient with Wendell, and Wendell was being very bossy to her. And then I might even say in the end of the story that both of them became friendly towards each other instead of being mean and bossy. Here is your task for today. You can see this is on page 21 in your packet, and the title is Class President. Your directions tell you to read it 3 times to work on your fluency, and then color a snowflake at the bottom each time you read, and then complete the tasks on the right. Well, today we were talking all about character traits, and I can see right here at the end in the read and respond, that's what it's asking you. It says, what is a character trait you would use to describe Owen? And Owen Otter is one of the characters in the story. So as you're reading, I want you to think, What is Owen doing? What is he thinking? What is he saying? And how is he feeling? Then I want you to use a word to describe how he is and write it here. So you might start your sentence, I think Owen is blank, and then write the word because and tell me why you think that. So work hard today. Make sure you're doing your reading every single day, and I'll see you next time.